Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I want to do a quick video providing a little bit of a more of an in-depth review for Mars. Some tips, general tips really, on the hero just to get you more accustomed to him, either playing against or playing as. I reviewed some pro players as well as just a lot of details about the hero, just looking into him, and hope you enjoy. So really quick, we're going to run through Mars's skills. His first skill is going to be Spear of Mars. Going to affect enemy units. The damage type is going to be magical. It does not pierce spell immunity, and it is dispellable. Mars throws his legendary spear with deadly precision, damaging each unit it strikes. The first enemy hero it hits is skewered on the spear, pushing it back. If a skewered hero hits a tree, building, or a cliff, it will be impaled to it and stunned. The Spear of Mars can also hit invisible units, i.e. Ricky. Damage at level 1 is going to be 100 and ends in level 4 going to be 325 damage. The range it starts out as 900 and will end in 1200 range. Stun duration is going to be 1.6 and the duration by level 4 is going to be 2.8. The cast point is 0.25 seconds. Cooldown is going to be 14 seconds all around, and the mana used for this spell is going to be 100 all around as well. I believe the spell is going to be extremely powerful versus heroes that go Glimmer Cape and have to channel their abilities, meaning, Crystal Maiden or Bane. They're pretty much never going to be able to get those abilities off while they're facing a Mars. Mars's second spell is going to be God's Rebuke. It's a point target. It affects enemy units, and the physical damage type will definitely work well with the hero, considering it has a crit as well. Mars smashes enemies in front of him with his shield, knocking them back and damaging them with a critical hit based on his attack. Bonus damage is added when the hitting heroes, and also has True Strike. It's going to be a big buff when it comes to fighting enemy heroes such as PA, or enemy heroes that go for a lot of evasion. Bulwark. This is going to be Mars's passive, his third skill. Mars wields his massive shield to block a portion of each physical attack when hit from the front or sides. Front reduction is going to be starting out at 25% at level 1 and ending in 70% at level 4. The side reduction starts at 12% and also ends at 35%. This is going to be making Mars a true frontliner, definitely very durable. He's going to be weak against Ricky, but he's going to be extremely strong against LC. Mars's ult is going to be Arena of Blood. Going to affect enemy units. Damage type is going to be magical, and it does not pierce spell immunity. After short formation time, Mars summons an arena lined with undead warriors of the Ash Legion, who block enemy attacks and movement. Enemy heroes near the inside of the edge of the arena will be attacked by spears, dealing damage and knocking them back. Duration at level 1 is going to be 5. Duration at level 3 will be 7. The radius stays consistent, being 550. Spear damage increases over time by 50, starting at level 1, it's going to be 150 damage, and by level 3, 250. Formation time is going to be 0.6 seconds, the cast point is going to be 0.1 second. Cooldown at level 1 is going to be 90, as well as the cooldown at level 3 will be 60. However, the mana taken for the spell is going to be 200 and stays the same. If you're going to be playing Mars, you definitely want to get in the fight and cause as much chaos as possible. A great combo for Mars is going to be his Q into his ult. When you spear somebody and drive them into the ult, they will continuously take damage over time, while allowing them to remain stunned, and you can have free right clicks galore. And just FYI, because I have seen players try to do this, Force Staff does not get you out of the ulti. It would be better to save it for when you can try to run, rather than to Force Staff yourself into the ult. Also, since Mars' ult as well as his Q only deal magical damage, a Hooded Defiance or a Pipe can be used to negate some of that. However, I would not recommend buying these items, since Mars will not be killing you from his magical damage. Most likely he will be killing you from his right click damage. One positive note if you're playing against a Mars and having a hard time is that a BKB will render his ult practically useless, and you can move freely in and out. So if your teammate gets trapped in an ult, it's always something you can think about to get in there and save him. Remember, Mars W can apply attack modifiers. I went ahead and tried with the Deso, Mjolnir, even the Daedalus. Daedalus I didn't notice too much of a difference, so I would not recommend going it, even in a meme build. But Diffusal, Desolator, Mjolnir, definitely items you can go, and he does lifesteal from it, so Satanic, even of Lads would be great choices. A few items I personally believe are pretty great on Mars are going to be Blink, as well as Crimson Guard. Blink Dagger to go in, cause a ruck, press your ult since the cast time is extremely low, and trap as many enemies as you can. Crimson Guard because it stacks with his passive, making you practically invulnerable. A few general tips would be, Juggernaut ult is pretty RNG versus Mars, since if Juggernaut does hit the front of Mars, you do also get the damage reduction. Perhaps one of the biggest counters to Mars will be Timbersaw. Since Mars can only negate physical damage, Timbersaw is completely either magical or pure, and Whirling Death destroys Mars's health. I hope you all enjoyed my first real tutorial video. I know it wasn't super in-depth, but hopefully over time I'll use the get a bit more used to this and try some new things. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.